just wrapped on Silver Salon Series focusing on cybersecurity, regulations, and risks. And I'm joined by Kyle and Rob, and we have three main takeaways that we would like to share with you. My main takeaway was the fact that there are an abundant amount of regulations out there that are focused on cybersecurity and risk management. But now there's one specific rule that is targeting investment advisors. And the rule is really something that all of the investment advisory community needs to think about, because the incident response time is quite fast. So as a result, all of the foundational matters need to be in place so that they can be compliant with the turnaround time as it relates to incident response. So I'll turn it over to Kyle to share his points of view as to what he thought the main takeaway was.
Well, there were a lot of main takeaways there, but I think the one that stuck out to me specifically was the difficulty that individuals are having managing and protecting information that they can't see, right? So a lot of people understand that they need to focus on policies and procedures, but one of the things that they want to do without disrupting their end users, their business, and their workflows is how can they get better insights into what they're managing and how that's being enforced by the different policies that they have in place, so that one, they can report on it more effectively.
Very true.
But then also so that they can take the necessary actions to continually improve on their strategy moving forward. And so everybody seemed to kind of connect with that point.
Great. What about you, Rob?
So I thought the most interesting question was the simplest one, which was, where do we start?
Yeah,
so,
true.
How do we know if we're in a good position or not? And the answer to that really was to do an assessment and get a baseline of where you are, uncover what the gaps might be, where some of the risks are. A good assessment will tell you three things, right? It'll tell you the things you're doing well, the areas you need improvement, and then the areas where you have some risk. So, and then once we have that baseline, then we can work on the framework moving forward, and we can really create a roadmap for good cybersecurity hygiene moving forward.
I like that term, cybersecurity hygiene.
Yes.
That's great. I think one thing that we can all agree on is cybersecurity cannot operate in a vacuum. It has to be something that is thought about firm-wide. And so in order to stop the vulnerabilities and to be able to have risk mitigation of cybersecurity threats, we all need to cohesively work together as a firm and not just leave it up to IT or compliance or back office to manage. It really is an entire firm's effort.
It's part of the culture.
It is part of the culture, indeed. I can't thank you enough, Rob, Kyle, for joining us today at the Silver Salon Series, and I hope to be working with you more in the future.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.